It's Madden NFL 24.
And we are underway from Houston. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the... They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now it's Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Herbert. Looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Another tote for Etienne. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Shifts by him. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Walker. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Herbert operating from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zay Flowers with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the River Hogs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Finding Williams once more, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll run with Etienne. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll go again with Etienne. There's a nice move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This is certainly not what this offense wants to see. That's Chris Godwin shaken up following that last play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Hurts. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out. And the Oilers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's Walker to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. A quick throw there is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Hurts fumbles it, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And his throw is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. On 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Etienne up the middle. Shoves him aside. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Etienne once more. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to look to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. A little juke. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Etienne. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. On first down, it's Herbert. In trouble, and he's taken down. Robert Quinn busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to a quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Williams to return. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Second down. Here's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Houston. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Well, the Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Herbert. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Herbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw here, Herbert on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught by Addison. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Walker now on 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Gay's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. Thus far, he's been quite the dual threat. Touchdown on the ground, another through the air. He's just so versatile, isn't he?
He is, and he's exactly what I think we're looking for in the NFL now out of the running back position. Guys who can do everything running it, but also act as receivers. And I don't just mean, the stopgap guys. I don't mean safety valve. I'm talking about big-time parts of it, whether they're going to split out, whether they're going to swing out of the backfield. Sometimes they act like a true wide receiver, and he's having that type of a game in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going in both phases. Let's see. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. But first down, Hurts. And complete to Drake London. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They go play action with Hurts. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out left, he's got it to Everett. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And he's got it. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they can't bring him down. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2.
Believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here is third down and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second down and 3. He'll look to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Out of the gun now on third down. Buying time to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Hurts. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
seconds.
15 yards on the play, first down.
15. And a Honolulu first down.
A give for Walker running right to the 43, second down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Now left side on the swing pass. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And they needed two. They could only get one. Fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to kick it away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. On the other side, they've had trouble stopping him not only on the ground but through the air. He's hit the century mark running the ball. He's approaching that receiving it.
I'm starting to think, Brandon, we're going to have to start judging running backs by a little bit different standard. And we know the gold standard now is 1,000 yards running the football. But I think we've got to start looking at all-purpose yards, yards from scrimmage. That's probably a better measure of what you're getting from these backs, because look at the game we're getting here. He's running well, but overall his damage has been done catching it.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see if that will continue. Options galore here, second and a few inches. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Looking to throw. Being chased out left. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. For the Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, look at the juke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 56 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, River Hogs.
Herbert on first down now. And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Herbert. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. Back now here on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Back to throw here, Herbert. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. To the right side, this is Walker. Gets around him. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Herbert now. It's complete to Hopkins. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance.